Gideon's in. Maybe Gideon's is playable. Didn't think about the fact with 4 planes, maybe Gideon's is playable. We'll think about that. So the ones I want to think about right now is when I draw Confessors, would I rather have Dark Bargains? It's funny, it almost looks like an aggro hand. It's not, but it almost looks that way. All 3 colors. Do I play 40K/fantasy? I don't play any tabletop games of any sort, but I do play a lot of the computer-based 40K stuff. Yep. Check it almost all out. Okay. Play a Rampaging Cyclops because he's only got 0 creatures on the board right now, so presumably it will be a 4/4 next turn when it's attacking. That seems like a really good one. Can I draw my removal now? No. Think he wants to block this? No green mana, so it's just a 3/4 flyer, but it's still scary. Also, one of my removal is no good. A couple of my removal is no good versus this. This is like a much worse version of the last black-red deck we played. The last black-red deck, we had amazing stuff. So he's representing a combat trick by not attacking here. Annoying part is I have enough to play my Chroniclers now. Alright. Let's just hit him with that. Oh, he's got the flash creature. I should have attacked with both. That's okay. I still trade 1 for 1, I guess. Okay. Need to draw removal so I can recur it again and again and again. We've both been pretty lucky on our mana draws. It's a little bit sketchy that he doesn't have something. He's got one of these fucking creatures, maybe. Seems like a bad creature to draft, but maybe. Okay, 4/4 flyer. This is not the card I want to see. This is the problem with playing a card like that. I don't have cards to bring back. All of his creatures are flying. Maybe I should have saved that for when the Phantom died, I guess. Actually, I definitely should have saved that for when the Phantom died. I gotta draw my fucking Eviscerates. I have 2 of them. I need to draw one right now. Should save that. Can't do anything about this right now. I mean, we're technically winning the race, but we're not really. Just till he gets around to actually blocking. That's a fucking good one. So a flash creature here kills us. Eviscerate is not a instant, but it doesn't make a difference because I can't sit here. I can attack with one. I think we need that. But if he flash creatures here, all right. So flash creatures, how many are there? There's an uncommon flash creature. There's a blue-white 3/3 flyer flash creature too. Also uncommon. If he dual blocks, is it any different? I do 5. He dual blocks. Yeah, I die if I attack with this and he's got another creature. But I die in 2 turns to the angel anyways. But I get 2 attacks next turn. Alright. So I think the attack is just with the phantom. No flash creature. No, it was wrong. I could have played a Chronicler without kicking him. I've been thinking of these as 6 costs, and they aren't. They're 2. I could have got a blocker on the board. I think I just fucked that up. He plays Unwind. He plays Unwind. Alright, Shoeless Joe. Playing a card that is totally not playable in a tricolor deck playing fucking Unwind. Sure. I think I psyched myself out about the flash creature though. I think if I had attacked with both, even in the case, so my concern was the counterattack killing me on the next turn because I had no blocker. But somehow I didn't think about Chronicler at all as a 2-drop instead of a 6-drop. So I had 6 mana. I could have eviscerated and Chroniclered, and that would have been fine. Okay. It's playable in certain circumstances. Oh yeah, I mean, sure. It's playable when you put it in your deck. It's playable right there where it counters an eviscerate and wins the game. After I made a mistake. I don't know, 4 cards. He had 3 cards, 4 cards in hand. 3 cards, I think. A little tilted off for that. Could have killed my creature with first strike 3 turns in a row. Oh, are you backseat gaming from someone who doesn't know what the fuck you're talking about? Lance is only first strike on attacks, so he couldn't have at any single point done that next turn. Quick look here. All right. Don't think there's a reason to mana fix right now, so I'll leave the compass in hand. I mean, there's synergy with bringing. I mean, last time I played this a little bit earlier, I think, so I could have perhaps popped my 5/4 back. I could draw a squee and want the mana down. Let's just play it, I guess. All right. The worst, I'm kicking myself so hard about that game, not because of what happened in retrospect, but because I didn't see the playing the 2/2, the 1/3 rather, as an option. So in my mind, when I was doing the calculations for, even out loud when I was doing it with you guys, when I'm thinking about whether or not I want to attack with both creatures, which would force him to block potentially, the thing about that is the deciding factor is if he has a flash creature, my attack gets punished, but so what? but I die that turn from the counterattack. That's the part that's... Oh, fuck off. He just got Lyra with a divest on turn fucking 2. What a joke. Sure. You don't understand holding back the compass on turn 1. I have a card that rises from the graveyard when I play historic artifacts or historics, and I don't need the mana fixing when I have 3 mana in hand. I need this card here. This is the card that I was thinking about it for. Okay, I need to draw land. Yeah. That's literally the only card in our deck that I'm excited about having. It's now in our graveyard. Yeah. It's bad. Not going to be able to block that with a single Stronghold Confessor anymore. So it probably has to be eviscerated. Have to draw mana. Can't play anything. This card has been dead both times we've drawn it. I love this card. The Messy Unicorn, I think, is probably the best 2/2. 2/2 common out there for this. Okay, it's a creature. That's something. I'm not dead yet. Getting much closer to dead, though. It's an upgraded Child of Night. Yeah, has 2 health. I think 2/2s are slightly better here than they are in M19 too. I think 2/2s are almost worthless in M19. Can't use Compass to get 4 mana into play. You misunderstand how it works. It just swaps the land type. That's all it does. So I can make my mountain into a forest. Doesn't give me +1 mana. Seems a weird one to put this on. I guess he has a combat trick, so I don't think it makes any sense to me. Otherwise, why wouldn't he play it on the unicorn if he just wants the card back? Yeah. Sure. I'm just going to lose to 2 creatures here. Because I can't get mana to do anything. Also, could you take slightly longer on your turns to do these things? Like, all of those actions took about 1 second each. We're spending 10 minutes watching this. Oh, another combat trick. Oh, okay. Sure. I'm going to convert this into a forest. Just to drag out your turn as well. Because you're a fucking asshole. Let's make it an island. Okay. Could you go slower? Is this possible? I'm representing a plains with nothing, doing nothing for 4 turns and mana screw. Could you just click the button a little bit faster?
A generous bestowal.
Hey, Care Bear. Are we cleansing or stockpiling salt today? Yesterday was a salt cleanse day. We had already cleansed the salt out. Today is a rage day. So thank you for the donation, man. Much appreciated. Of course, we'll get the mana when it's way past the point it can do anything, but sure. Let's get a creature out. I would like to click. Do I? maybe he's very old and his mouse is like really far away from him, and it's like a huge board because he's got like scroll not turned up fast enough. So like I can turn my scroll down. Let's see if I can just do that real quick. If I turn it down, can you guys see my cursor? You can, right? Yeah, yeah. So that's the speed it scrolls at. But what if I turn it way down? So like this, like maybe even further down. So like this is how fast it moved instead. And his like maybe his screen is just huge. Like he's got like he's playing on his TV maybe. And that every time he's like trying to get to that combat, he's like, ah! Ah! He's like trying his hardest. He's like, I hate being this slow. It sucks being old because he doesn't have his mouse turned up fast enough. That's what I think I'm going with here. There's nothing else makes any fucking sense. This is literally the only thing that makes sense for why he's playing like this. But I haven't seen him misclick. He's playing around casting buff spells on the opponent's creatures by misclicking. Oh my god, is that another combat trick? Yeah. This guy does not deserve to win. His deck is 2 unicorns and 25 combat tricks. If I'd been able to summon a creature at any stage in this game, would have been fine. Okay. Yeah, all he's done this game good has been divesting Lyra. Which isn't even good to do on fucking turn 1. Alright. We're not dead yet. We're at 1. It's at 56 health. It's gonna take us a while. Black-white haste. Can't think of any off the top of my head. Can I think of 1 damage effects? I mean, I suppose any removal right now. Alright, we'll play around any removal. Just got to chip away at him. It'll be fine. I'm gonna remove this fucking thing. Not with that mana, I'm not. What? We got mana fixing. We'll fix the mana. Any flyer kills me. I can't realistically do that, can I? I want to so badly because then I can swing more, but I suppose I can't. Presumably. So far, his deck has literally been 2 creatures. 2. What would he have done if he didn't draw them in his opening hand? Both of them. He's still above 20 health. No, you can't think of the compass as saving my life, because if it was any creature that under 4 mana, or if it was the land, or if it was my Vicious Offerings. Yeah, I could save a second land for Skin Witch. Good idea. No, I'm not dead to flyers. Dead to double removal. Maybe I should remove his creature now. I don't know. Okay, so we'll chump it. Another aura slash tricks fucking nonsense. Could have sacrificed it. Drawn a card, just like tilting so hard off this opening. You know what would have been really nice right about now? A fucking card. Five, 8, 11, 14. Don't need to attack with that. Can leave the one blocker. Don't even need to attack with this. Could attack with that instead, right? 5, 8, 11, 13. Leaves the flying blocker. Sure, another creature buffing slash combat trick slash aura slash enchant fucking. Sure. Five, 8, 11, 13. He might have another one of the. I'm still doing it. No, I think I am gonna. He showed the one that reduces 3 damage twice. He might have a third one of those. I've got a blocker. Let's do everything here. All right. That was probably the most ridiculous game of Magic I've played today. We had the one critical point left. Turns out